Hello, everyone, and welcome to my top 8 favorite movies of this entire year. Now, before going to this top 8, um, I didn't saw a lot of movies this year. This year, for me, was deal with personal issues, and I just saw. Well, I did see some movies, but I didn't saw Parasite, The Lighthouse, Doctor Sleep, Jojo Rabbit. I haven't seen all those films, but I have two honorable mentions, which is the first one is Glass. I really, really enjoy Glass. I think a lot of people are hating too much for it, and it's because of the ending, and I'm okay with the ending. But I think that Mr. Shyamalan did a great job, and I don't know why it caused a lot of hate. So that's my number one honorable mention. My second honorable and final mention is The Dirt. The movie that came out from Netflix is the story about the Motley Crue, how Motley Crue became the most notorious band, and that movie fucking rocked. And I loved every moment of it. It was almost in my top eight favorite movies of this year, but these eight movies were better than that. So let's get in to my top eight favorite movies of the year. Now, in number eight, we have Spider-Man: Far From Home. This movie took me a while to see. I didn't saw it. I was planning on reviewing it at some point when it came out, but I was too busy. But now that I've seen it, it's a fucking real good movie, man. And with the fucking great villain like Mysterio, and all of the the illusion parts were pretty fucking cool. It's a kick-ass movie. It's part of the summer action-packed movies, and I think that Spider-Man: Far From Home is better than Homecoming for me personally. So that's number eight. Number seven is a biopic, a musical fantasy, you might say, and that is Rocket Man. Rocket Man, it was pretty fucking fantastic. Taron Egerton, it was fucking phenomenal. Dexter Fletcher, directing. He directed and delivered shit out of this movie, and it was pretty sweet. I enjoy like Elton John's music. I am a huge fan of Elton John. So this movie telling his story, it was pretty great to see, and the story flows very, very well. So really enjoyed Rocket Man, and I was eventually going to review this movie when it came out, but I was too busy. But I saw it when it came out on digital, and pretty fucking great. Highly recommend. And number six, we have my favorite animated movie of this entire year. It came out in January or February, I don't know. It was Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now, I'm a huge fucking Dragon Ball fan. And going into this movie, I didn't knew what was the character of Broly. I didn't saw the first films that he was in, but like now going to this movie, being completely blown away. The story was very well written. But this new character, Broly, well, it's new for me, but it was so powerful, and it gave him a story, and you can actually empathize with this guy. That he's just confused and doesn't know what side to take on. So Dragon Ball Super Broly give everything to me. It delivered. It was so awesome. And if you're a fan of anime or Dragon Ball, totally check this one out. And number five, it's the conclusion of the Infinity Saga, which is Avengers Endgame. Now, Avengers Endgame, it was pretty fucking fantastic. Robert Downey Jr. probably gave his best performance out of his entire fucking career. This movie is the definition of epic, and especially like the last battle. When spoilers, when Captain America gets Thor's hammer, was pretty fucking unbelievable. And I remember when I saw it in theaters, I was like, "Holy shit, this is what I wanted." But yeah, Thanos is pretty awesome as a villain, and I do have some questions about the time travel thing, but overall, I think that the movie was pretty great. If you're a Marvel fan, you need to check this movie out. I bought it on Blu-ray. I have it. It's a pretty damn good movie. So at number four, we have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, directed and written by Quentin Tarantino. Now, I was going to see this movie on the theater, And God, that's one of the most regrets I have this entire year, that I didn't saw this movie on theaters, because I saw it when it came out on DVD and Blu-ray, and I was going to eventually review it, but I was so busy. And this movie, they don't make movies like this anymore. Like this movie, it's well, like the setting is in 1969 Hollywood, and this when Tarantino was going to make this, he like said that it's the most closest thing to Pulp Fiction that he will ever do. So everybody's performance is great. Okay, for me the standout has to be Brad Pitt. It was amazing. And if you're a film lover, a cinema geek, please check it out. It's fucking fantastic. From the cinematography and the directing by Quentin Tarantino, it's pretty fucking great. Now, at number three, this movie, I saw it on Netflix. It kind of stuck with me, and it gave me like a lot of feels, and that is Marriage Story. Marriage Story is directed by Noah Baumbach. I don't know what his name is, but he, this movie was fucking unbelievable. And I think that Adam Driver does his best performance in his entire fucking career. There's like, he's gonna make more movies, but this is his best performance I've ever seen from him. And Scarlett Johansson is pretty amazing, and the kid in this movie is pretty great actually. This movie discovers like a divorce in such a really weird way, but it's basically what he told. And it's just a great movie, and it gave me the feels at the end. So if you haven't seen Marriage Story, check it out. At number two, we have the Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. This movie is fucking unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I think it's one of my personal favorite Martin Scorsese films. This movie, it kept me entertained. Um, it was a great movie. I think that the standout is Joe Pesci, and the story flows very well. The only problem is this movie is pretty fucking long. It's like 3 hours and 30 minutes. But Martin Scorsese, you did it again, buddy. It was amazing. And again, if you're a film lover or a cinema geek, check it out. Now, number one, this is the movie that I've seen the most. I went to see it 2 times in the theater. Um, it was a pretty nice surprise to see it, and that is Joker. Joker is why I love movies and I love going to the movies. This movie it was so good, dude. It was perfect, and it's one of my personal favorite films of all time. Joaquin Phoenix, please give him an Oscar, please. And Todd Phillips really surprised me as well, because he directed like the Hangover movies, and those movies for me, it's a good trilogy, but I think they're hilarious. But this movie is just like, it took a twist on this villain, and like showing like his origin story, and like in a weird way, but it works. It works. And from the score, the cinematography, and that directing is fucking phenomenal. So yeah, Joker is my favorite film of this entire year. So thank you so much, you guys, for watching my top 8 favorite movies of 2019. I wish I would have seen more films, but now it's too late. So comment on the comment section below, like, what are your favorite movies of this year? And I won't be doing a top worst, because, like I said, I didn't saw a lot of films this year. I wish. But next year, 2020, I will be reviewing more movies, more trailer reactions, and I'm going to bring something new to the channel. It's going to be anime reviews. So it's going to be awesome. And stay tuned for more videos, guys.